Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is TheMythicalSausage. How is everybody doing? Oh man, I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing because today we're going to be doing this block for block tutorial right behind me that you see here. It's a cool little Spanish style house. It was recently inspired by making these 5 awesome starter houses and everybody wanted another Spanish style. So let me take a little flip and let's take a look at what we got here before we start building. Alright, and here we go with the block palette. So starting from left to right, we're going to be using some regular terracotta, some granite, polished granite stairs, some brick. For the roof, we're going with some dark oak and some spruce. Also bringing a little bit of stone, cobble along the way for the fireplace. Alright, and here we go with the dimensions. So it's a super small house, very starter worthy, and we're going to be starting it off right here on this corner. But if you notice, this right here is a 10 long. From this section to this section is a 5. And then over here we have a little bit of an extension bit to the house, and this is really just a 3 by 5 on this side. So there we go, count the blocks, and see them right there. Alright, so let's get this building started. So the main part of the house right here is going to be up by 5. This small little bit, this extension, is going to be an up by 4. But for right now, we're going to be doing everything out of granite. We'll come back and texture it with the terracotta, the polished, and the brick. But just to make it easy, let's do it all out of just regular granite for now. Now, let's start right on this corner. Let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like this. This one, let's take it also up by 5. Right here, this is going to be the front door, these two that you see right here. So right next to it, let's take this up also by 5, like so. Then right here, I'm going to grab the polished granite stairs. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. On the third one, we're going to go with 2 upside down stairs facing just like this. And then we're going to fill in the rest with our granite just like that. And trust me, we're going to texture. It's going to look a lot nicer. Trust me. All right, now go right here and take it up by 5 as well. Now, this is going to be the window, these two right here. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's actually get rid of those 2 and put granite facing down. And then right here, we're going to put polish going up 1 and 2, just like that. And then let's fill these 2 all the way up right here by 5, just like this. And then we're going to come back with the polished on the second one. So go up 1 and 2 right here, upside down stair, and then fill in these little gaps. We have this little window, and that's our front door right here in the front. Then next up, let's turn this corner and let's do this. Let's go down right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take these also up by 5, these 2. Now right here, we're going to get rid of that, put a granite. Let's go with an upside down stair here. Take it up 1, 2, and on the third one, upside down stair and cover that up. So this is going to look just like this. Let's repeat this though on this side. So super simple. Let's go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take these 2 also up by 5. Let's go with getting rid of that. Pull a granite. Upside down stair. 1, 2. And on the third one, upside down stair and cover that up. So this is pretty much just mirroring that bit right there. Now, let's work on this back part. So for this one, I'm just going to take it all the way down with granite. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just take it all the way up to the top to the 5th layer right there. Also, right here on this corner, we're going to take this one up by 5. So now that we're here, we're going to take this little section up, but this is only going to go up by 4. So we're going one smaller, and let's start here on this corner. So right on the edge of this, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up by 4 right here. Let's do the same thing on this side. So up by 4 on this, another one, and another one right here. Now, this is going to be a very small window, so we're going to go ahead and replace that granite. Put that upside down stair of our polished. Just take this up by 1. So 1 up, and then right here, upside down stair, and cover that up. So we have a small window on the outside. So it's going to look just like this. So this is your foundation. Now next up, before we start texturing, let's go ahead and put these polished granites on the corner bits, just like this. And let's put some stairs of our polished granite right up against it, just to give you a little bit of detail, more structure on the foundation all the way around. So let's go like this, all the way around here. So it should look like this. Now we're not going to put it on the smaller bit, just on the main structure of the house, just like that. Now next up, we're going to come back in here and give it that texture. Now this is all up to you guys. You don't have to do it. It makes it look a little better, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So really quick, we're going to come in here and give it some terracotta, give it some brick. The way I like doing this, I'm going to put mostly the bricks towards the middle like this. Let's say just as this is a test wall, mostly in the middle section, just like that, maybe a little bit higher. I'm gonna leave most of the granite, the regular granite on the bottom, so it kind of looks a little bit more roughened up towards the bottom. And then as we get towards the top, we're gonna go with just the mix of the regular terracotta on the tippy top, just like this. So if you notice, it's kind of like a gradient. So we're starting with the granite on the bottom, the brick in the middle, terracotta mostly towards the top, and then we're gonna mix some of this brick also towards the top. So it's really up to you guys if you want to do it like this as a grid, but you can also just do it sporadically all over the place. So it's all up to you guys how you want to set it up. All right, there you go, all the texturing done, and it's looking really, really cool. Now, next up, one thing that I want to do is let's come over here really fast. Let's replace these walls down here. We can put really anything down there. I'm gonna put 2 granites just to get that started. Now, let's actually work on the roof, and this is a good way to start it out. Grab a fence. I'm gonna go right here, right at this line, at this level, right next to this polish at this corner, and we're gonna go up with our fence, just up 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. Then let's do the same thing on this side. So really right here on this line, right in front of this one, we're gonna plop it right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This makes it a lot easier now that we're gonna place this roof down. So right here, we're gonna go with our fence gate, and we're just gonna take this all the way down, just going from one side to the other. Actually, it's actually easier if I just do it like this, and then we just get rid of the other ones. There you go. And then just get rid of this if you're doing it in survival. There we go. Now, once we're here, let's grab our dark oak slab. I'm gonna put it right on top of this. Now, we're gonna stack these going up. So this is 1. Then we're gonna do a double slab, double, double, and a double, and we're gonna meet right here on the top. Now, you see you're gonna have a little gap here. You can put anything there, brick, terracotta, granite. I'm just gonna go with a terracotta bit right there on the top, and then we're gonna take this back down this way. So let's go right here. So double slab, another double, and then we're gonna follow this line, even though it's a little bit more overhanging this, but that's fine. We're gonna keep it going. So this goes right to here. This actually would match what we did here, but we're gonna go a little bit lower. So take this down again, 1 more, and then once we get to here, we're almost there. We're gonna take it 1 more down and then 1 more out. So technically, if you're counting blocks, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from here to here, and then from here going down is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're gonna grab our fence and take it down right here, 1, 2, and 3. The way you know you did it perfect is you go up by 3 and it connects perfectly to that slab. All right, now we're just gonna connect this roof. So let's take this slab line all the way down, just putting it on top of every one of these fence gates until we get back to the fence right here. And then we're just gonna stack this up again. So double slab, a double, another double. Here we're gonna replace, you can put anything. I'm gonna go just put a terracotta in there, and then go ahead and that's your center point. And then come back down. So this one's just gonna go down here. This is a double slab, another double, and a single. We're gonna stop right here at this point. Then we're just gonna take this down, and it's gonna go down 1 extra. So this is 1. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna stop right here, and this is pretty much gonna connect to this section. But watch this. We're gonna take this down from here. So let's put another slab there. So it's a double slab going down, double slab going down, and then take that one right back out, and that should connect perfectly to this. And then we're just gonna drag it all the way down, and then put our fence right here again. So 1, 2, and 3. Now the next thing we're gonna do is just connect all of this together with spruce. So let's take the spruce lining down all the way down right here from slab to slab. This is gonna go all the way down this direction. This, I'm just gonna double slab it or full block it, whatever, however you guys wanna do it, all the way down till you get to this piece. And now, for right now, let me show you how this would look like if you did not have the tower. In case you guys wanna make multiples of this is how you would do it without the tower, and then I'm gonna add the tower after. So, spruce line going all the way down, double slab or full block going all the way down this way, going all the way, connecting one slab of dark oak to the other. And then right here, how I have it all spruce on the top. Other ways you can do it is connect it with a dark oak lining in the center just to break it up, and that'll be fine as well. So let's go ahead and take this one all the way down. So full blocks or double slabs of spruce. This goes all the way down right here. And then this one goes all the way down this way, just like so. All right, now let's work on this tower a bit. So we're gonna use this window as a guideline. So technically this tower is gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. So we're gonna take this straight up from here. We can actually count it, I'm gonna show you. So 1, 2, 3, and then go 1 and 2. We're gonna take these 4 out right there. It should follow the same guidelines. If you notice, if we put these bricks right there, follows the same line for where this window's at. So what we're gonna do is, let's actually get rid of this bit right back here. And then we're gonna go ahead and add this tower right now. So if you see it from the top, let's add a little guideline so you know. It is right here on the tippy top. And it's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here in this corner. So let's make a little bit more of a guideline. Let's come back in here and surround all this in brick. And we can texture after, so it should look like this from the top. All right, now let's start lifting the walls up on this tower. We're gonna go up on these by 3. So let's go up. This is already 1, so 2 and 3, and take this all the way down like so. Let's repeat it over here. So this is already a 1, this is a 2, and this is a 3 right there. And then we're gonna texture it after, but for right now, let's leave it just like so. We're gonna go with some upside down stairs on each side like this. And then let's get rid of these. Let's put upside down stairs like that so it can match pretty much the windows we have in the front. Let's repeat it over here, get rid of those, upside down stairs, and then 2 more upside down stairs like so. On the top here, on top of the stairs, we're just gonna put 2 of any of these texture blocks that we have. For now, let's just do brick. All right, now we're gonna grab some dark oak stairs and we're gonna go ahead and overhang this bit, take it down. We're gonna leave this one open because we're gonna pop our fireplace to the center right there. Just go all the way down like so. We're gonna go with an upside down stair, regular stair, upside down, regular one, going straight up into the center. And then we're gonna come right back down this direction until we get back to the other end right here, and then take it all the way down and then repeat it over here. So upside down stairs, forward and forward, 2 more upside downs and 2 more forward, just like that. And then here we're just gonna fill in the gaps with our regular old spruce, and this is gonna go all the way down like so, and then all the way down like so. Perfect. Then let's work on our little fireplace. For right now, I'm gonna do it out of cobble and we'll mix in some stone after. So I'm gonna knock down that little bit right there, and then we're gonna take this up another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On top of this, we're gonna grab a campfire block, and then we're also gonna surround this in trap doors. So it should look like this, and then give it a little bit of texture going all the way down, maybe something like that. There we go. And just to make it a little bit more supported on the top, I'm just gonna get rid of that bit. Let's put another cobble, let's put a stair, and it should look just like so from the side. All right, now it's time to add all the details. So one thing that I'm gonna do is give a little bit of an overhanging bit here to our side windows right here. So for this one, let's go with 2 upside down stairs of dark oak, 1 here, 1 here. We're gonna go with our dark oak trapdoor in the center. Let's grab our fence of our spruce and go up 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then grab our slabs and go up in a little step pattern like this. And we have ourselves a nice little window overhang bit. Now we're just gonna repeat this over here on this side. So it should look like this. Now for the glass, I went with some gray glass, but you can go really with anything on that side. I think gray looks pretty cool. For these windows that you see like this, all I'm gonna do is put some spruce trapdoors sideways like that and let the air out. It's gonna look pretty cool. Also for this one, the front door, we're just gonna grab trapdoors going down like this. And then on the inside, we're just gonna drop our trapdoors facing inward so they kind of close and they look like that. And then we're gonna just grab our door and just place these on the inside. So 1 here and here, make sure they're facing like that so you get the hinges there. All right, here we go. And it should look like this for your door. Now for the top, we're also gonna continue with our trapdoor theme on each side like this. And then for this one, again, go ahead and put your regular old gray glass and that should be fine. And then last, right here, we're gonna drop those trapdoors like so. Now another awesome design is that I decided to go ahead and do a little dip down over here to add almost like a little bit of a flower garden. So instead of putting it right on the top, I dipped this one down. So let's actually take it down right here. So we're gonna count right from this side. Let's take this down 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's it. So 4 from there. Let's also take these down 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then here 1 and 2. So it should look like this. Down here, we can definitely replace some of these. So we can grab, let me put that pod right there. Let's cover these up right there. And then also you can cover this up maybe with a polish should be fine. And then over here, I'm just gonna knock all these out. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a mix. I'm gonna put some podzol. I'm gonna put a little bit of coarse dirt and regular grass down here. So something like this. And then a little bit of coarse dirt just to give it a nice texture on the bottom. So something like, yeah, perfect. Then another thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in here with some regular old cobble. Let's go down here, 1 and 2. Let's go 1 here, 1 and 2 here, 1 here, and then 1, 2, 3 on this side. And then on the outside part here, we're gonna give it a little lining here. So I'm gonna come in here with some smooth stones. I'm gonna come in also with some more cobble. Some mossy would look good, and just randomize here. Let's go with another moss. Let's go with a stone. Let's go with another stone. Let's go with a moss. Let's do another moss. Let's double it, and I'm gonna go with a stone right here, just randomly scattered around. It could be really any material, and this should be all right. We can even go down here and give a little bit more moss towards the bottom. That should be fine. There we go. And then down here, I'm just gonna come in with some spruce. Let's go with a little spruce patch on this side. We can also mix and match the types of bushes we're putting here. Let's put some oak in here as well. So maybe a little bit of oak right here on this side. And then we can mix in a couple other bits of detail like flowers. We can go with some tall grass. We can also go with some ferns. Roses look really nice here, so we can go ahead and mix that up and then just scatter it. So just randomly, let's put some roses around. Let's put some tall grass in here, just like that. Maybe give it a little bit of fern on the side. And let's go with some of these lovely old blues just to change up the color. Maybe bring in a little bit of white right here on the back. And it doesn't have to be all covered up, but I like covering it all up. So let's maybe a little fern on the side. So something like that looks so good. Adds so much detail. Now next up, what I really want to do is I want to add little bits of almost like moss or ivy, vine walls on this thing, just to add more detail. For this, we can come in and actually break some of this off. So right here, I'm going to break that off and maybe dip that down by 2. And then maybe take this up and have it wrap around kind of here on the side. And that just adds more detail to that. It even drapes down a little bit. We can even have some coming up right here on the side bit. Something like this looks pretty good. And kind of like wrapped around the side here. Little details you could do is also add some fences and some ladders here. And it looks like almost this is holding up or supporting the bush as it kind of wraps around. And it's all personal preference. You can add as much or as little as you want. It's a little bit of an example. Here I am going to add a bunch to this little corner. So here let's just kind of wrap this up and around. And we can definitely come up even break some of this if you want. So for this one, let's kind of break this off to the side, and again add a little bit of our ladders, and we can add some of our fence posts in here, looking like it's being held up right there. That looks pretty cool. And maybe a little more here off to the side. You can even break off some of these if you want. It all really depends how you guys want to do it, but something like this looks really, really nice. You can even add some vines, and the contrast of the color looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop some of these around like so. Alright, it's looking really, really awesome all the way around. Check that out. Oh, that's really, really cool. Also added a little bit of texturing on the tower bit, so we have that all taken care of. Now, next up, let me go on the inside. Let me show you how to divide the rooms and how to separate this little area as much as you could. Give you guys a little bit of inspiration. So, one thing that we got to focus on, well, is the floor. So, let me go ahead and replace this. I'm going to be doing this floor out of cobbles and stone. So, let's do this real quick. You can use anything down here. You can use wood combos. It all really depends on you guys. But let me go ahead and add this really quick. Alright, so here we go with the inside, and it's looking pretty cool. So next thing I'm going to do is let's do a little bit of a wall divider here, and have a little bit of an access to a little cooking area here with the fireplace, little chimney thing here. So one thing that I want to do is cover this part up. So I'm going to grab some slabs really quick, and let's just take this down right here, all the way down. I'm going to use this part right here as the main access point for the chimney. If you want, you can actually take that all the way down, and that's fine. And for right now, I'm just going to take the cobble all the way down right at this line. Just take it down. I'm gonna get rid of these two. We're gonna drop furnaces on this one. So let's drop 2 furnaces. Could be blast furnace, could be smokers, could be anything. I'm just gonna put 2 furnaces, one here and one there. So that's kind of like wall dividing it. And then down here we can go ahead and give it either like granite or brick, anything on this section. We can also give a little bit more texture on the inside right there. That's fine. There we go. Then I'm gonna take this down. So let's go another 1, 2. So I'm gonna give it a space of 1, 2, 3 to walk in and out. But then I'm gonna add some polished granite slabs as a little bit of a divider or separation between this section and the next. I don't put a door here, but you could. Kind of like it being open. Plus, it's not a lot of space, so that's fine. And then we have this right here. Now, next thing that I want to do, I'm gonna put a divider here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab oak trapdoors, and right here we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like this. We're gonna close this up, just like so. And then I'm gonna come back in here, and we're gonna cover this bit with either brick or granite, just that little section. And then let's take this up one more, just like that. Alright, so for right here, I'm gonna have a dark oak stair on this side, one on this side, trapdoor in the center, and I'm just gonna put 3 flower pots right here. We're gonna put anything. I'm gonna put a fern, poppy, let's put a dark oak sapling. That looks really, really cool. Also, I'm gonna grab some regular old spruce stairs, and we're gonna drop some right on top. So right here, 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to grab a barrel. I'm going to have a little bit of a storage area right here. And I'm going to put them right here, 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. We can even maybe get rid of the middle one and put an ender chest if you guys would want that there. That's perfect. And it's also accessible. We can open and close it because of that opening on the top. So that looks pretty cool. On this corner, just to block these furnaces, I'm going to go with a composter. And then I'm going to go with a couple bushes going up. And that kind of covers most of that up. And then back here, you can even add a painting just to cover it up even more. more. So maybe we're right here in the center. Perfect. Now back here, you can use this for anything. It could be a bedroom, it could be a workstation, it could be really anything, a little office space, storage, whatever you want. For me, I made it into like a little bit of a workstation. So I got some books going up like this. I put a tiny little enchanting table, which we could probably get 10 levels on this. It's fine, but it looks pretty cool. Also over here, I got a barrel stack going up like so. Then on top of this one, I got some stairs. So let's go ahead and put some upside down stairs going down. And then also here, let's put a barrel. I'm gonna put a little stone cutter here on the top, a little workstation stone cutter. And then over here, we can get a flower pot, and then we can get a little lantern on this side. So just a little area here, just so you can add some storage. Looking pretty cool and very, very simple. You can also add some carpet if you wanna add a little bit more detail down here. Maybe a couple carpets down there wouldn't hurt. That looks pretty nice. Now for the kitchen, it's super simple how I have this set up. So one thing that I wanted to do is a little bit of an archway. So right here, I'm gonna grab our polished stairs, put it upside down, put another one here. We can bring these down a little bit here, do a little bit of texturing as well while we're here. Why not? Let's go. Perfect. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna put a lantern hanging from that. Also, we're gonna have a second floor up here, and I'm gonna show you how to set this up. But for right now, for the kitchen, super simple, just some dark oak stairs, one on each side, trap doors here for getting a little bit of a taller seat. Then I got a sign, one on this side, one on that side, crafting bench in the middle, and let's just throw a flower pot in. Let's put any plant, it's fine, right there on the top. So this is our little kitchen corner, super simple. And then right on this end, let's put a painting. I'm gonna put one right, oh no, let's do that one. I think that'll be kind of cool, covering that up. But right here, I'm gonna get a ladder. Watch this, we're gonna make a second floor, and this is how we're gonna set it up. So a ladder right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna grab some of our trapdoors. I'm going with spruce. I'm gonna make a trapdoor floor. So starting right here, facing this way, so then it can open and close, and just take it all the way down, just like so. And we have ourselves a nice little ceiling right there. Now let's get up to the tippy top, and I'm gonna show you how to set this one up, which is gonna be super easy. Now that we're here, what I want is extra storage. So right here, we're just gonna go ahead and put, we could put barrels facing upwards like this, or we could put barrels facing sideways. It really depends how you guys wanna do it. I think sideways actually gives you a better texture, so I'm just gonna do it just like this, or you can mix it so you have storage on the ceiling right there, which is awesome. Just remember where you came up, don't put anything on top of that one. I'm gonna grab a bed. Let's just grab a simple red bed. I'm gonna put this one right here in the corner. Let's close it up. I'm gonna drop another barrel. Why not? Let's put one on the side here. I'm gonna put a light on top. You can put it on the top up here as well, so it really depends how you guys want it. I'm gonna throw another little bit of carpet here. Let's just throw a red one just so it can match what's going on downstairs. Shift click it. And then over here, I'm just gonna drop an armor stand and put a little bit of a hat rack or something. We're gonna put this on the corner right there, and let's just throw that on there. We can even add some paintings here. It's really up to you guys if you want to add more detail. Why not? The more the better. Let's throw that big boy on that side, and then we can maybe put a little small one over, hold on, over there. Hold on, over here. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Perfect. So there we go. Our bedroom is done. All right, but that is it. That is all there is to it. The house is complete. Now, little things you can add to your house if you have it in your world and you want to add more detail, more atmosphere, make it look a little more alive, is definitely the surrounding path work. Right here, we got some coarse dirt kind of zigzagging around a path, going around to the side, adding a little bit of podzol, adding some gravel, adding some ferns, tall grass, bushes, even a little composter right here with an extra bush. Adds so much detail to this thing. Also, a little well like this, super easy to make. All it is some granite full blocks with some walls and some stairs and just slabs on the top, giving you a nice little well right there. Also a flower pot used to as a small bucket. Also adds a lot of detail. A little mailbox there. Looks like definitely somebody lives here. Other little things you could do is add little buttons on the ground, add big rocks like this on the ground, and something on the back, something simple like this. You can see from the top, so easy to make. Just a little patch here so you can have some wheat growing. You can do carrots, potatoes. You can even do a little bit of a wine vineyard back here. And I got some ideas of stuff I could do upcoming for that. But what do you guys think? Did you like this one? This was a lot of fun, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. This was a lot of fun to make. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. Maybe a village coming up very, very soon in this style. Maybe bigger versions. Let me know what you guys want to see next coming up. But really quick, let me show you what this house would look like in different color palettes. And here we go. As an example, in case you guys don't want to use the brick style for the Spanish, you can also go with whites. You can go with some white concrete powder, some smooth quartz, some even some wool, some concrete powder, white concrete powder, or even some diorite if you wanted to be so bold. So this is the same house, just with that different color palette, and it also could fall into that Spanish style realm. Also, sandstones would work as well, but this is just an example of how you can switch it up and make it how you want. But I'm out of here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys have been amazing. Again, let me know down below, what do you want to see next? What kind of builds you want to see on the channel? What tutorials are you waiting for? But I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next Minecraft video. Goodbye.